What's going on, folks? My name is Ryan, and I'm the trubeleafer. This is my mini-series called How the Leafs Lost. So if this is the first one of these you're seeing, you're definitely going to want to click up here. Here. That'll bring you to the start of the series and you can catch up. And if you're 2 or 3 episodes in already and you haven't subscribed yet, I mean, come on, man. What's a guy gotta do to get a sub around here? There you go. So we've already talked about the things that the Leafs did wrong. We also talked about the things that the Tampa Bay Lightning did right. We talked about some external factors as well, too. Now we're gonna talk about what they should do next. How do the Leafs finally break through that wall? How do they finally elevate to the next level and maybe even win a cup one day? That's a simple one. Just keep moving forward. What that means is the Toronto Maple Leafs are under no pressure to have to blow everything up. I honestly hate it when fans say this because there's a big difference between being stuck at the bottom of the league year after year, Buffalo Sabres, and at least being in the playoffs. Say what you want, but this team has been to the playoffs 6 consecutive years now, and that's half the battle. If you can't get to the playoffs, it's a total waste of a season. But when you keep moving forward, you're not satisfied with what you have necessarily. This is a results-based business, and winning is really all that matters. So if you're the Toronto Maple Leafs, you need to have a real hard look at the things you're doing and figure out which core fundamental it is that's holding you back from getting to the next level. Because it's not a superficial reason. They've tried mixing it up all sorts of different ways. One of the core fundamentals on how they are building this team is not working right. And I can't say who it is or what you should do about it. I know hockey fans like to speculate over this trade and that trade, but the reality is I have no idea what's available out there. I have no idea what prices they would want to give the Toronto Maple Leafs for that deal. So personally, I stay away from trade talk. But don't forget, there's coaches involved, GMs, presidents. I mean, if I'm the owners of the Toronto Maple Leafs right now, I might even be looking at Shanahan and Dubas and figuring out maybe I need to find somebody else. I know me personally, if I was in charge of that team, I would get rid of anyone in a heartbeat if I thought that it meant the team was going to be better. Yeah, Matthews included. Sure, why not? It's not personal. You're trying to move forward. But the only way you do something that crazy is if you had a better option coming your way. And it's really tough to find a better option when you've already got a team that can take the 2-time Stanley Cup champions to a Game 7. That's all I'm saying. So clearly some players won't be here next year and other ones will. That's the way it always goes, no matter what. You could win 2 cups in a row and still be trading away players the next season. But I will say this. The Toronto Maple Leafs are often regarded as one of the teams in the forefront of analytics and how to incorporate it into running your team. To be honest, I don't even know if that's true or not, but that's what I always hear is that Dubas is heavily into analytics. Way more than most GMs. Good. He should be. I'm telling you, this stuff is the future of hockey. It's the future of sports. It's probably the future of everything. But clearly, it's not flawless. There's something wrong within their system. I suggest trying to incorporate some abstract data into your calculations. I'm talking about numbers that actually incorporate all the external factors of your teammates and coaching. Seriously, I'm talking about diet, stick tape. I want to know how these players tie their shoes. All the new analytics are trying so hard to pull the individual players' results out of a team atmosphere. And you do need to find that out. But you also need to find out how that piece fits within the puzzle. This has never been a case of one style or the other. I keep trying to tell everybody, you gotta put them together. Hard black and white data that can't be refuted and abstract data. Stuff that might not even be the player's fault. You don't have to use any of the stats that I use to try and do this, so don't come at me with any plus minus garbage right now. But I'm being serious. Being able to predict how a player's performance will change from going from this team to that team, this style to that style, this coach or this city or whatever, that's the missing piece to this whole analytics game. They've got the bulk of the data already, the stuff that's really important to finding out what an individual player can do. Now it's time to bring in the other chunk, the stuff beyond your control. But what do I know? I'm just a dude in my basement, right guys? Well, that about wraps it up for me. These are all the things that I thought affected the Leaf series this year. I know it was the same result as the past few, but the journey was very different to get there. And I hope these videos shed some light upon some topics that maybe you didn't know about before, or maybe just something you didn't notice while you were watching it live. This will be my last video for a while. It's also the main reason I didn't want to do this on Twitch. I didn't want to give the audience a chance to give me any more donations or money or subscriptions or anything, because I'm not going to be on Twitch for a while, guys. I'm really going to use this off season to take some time away, focus on some other things that I need to get done. And I didn't want y'all wasting your money on something that I can't deliver on. I'm sure this won't be the end of the trubeleafer or nothing, so keep your ears and your eyes open. You never know when I might pop back up with something else. I suggest any Leafs fans out there take a little break from hockey as well. I think we all deserve one, don't we? And whatever else happens over the summer, just know that in the fall, the trubeleafer is going to be screaming, "Go Leafs, go!" Thanks for all the love and support, and I'll see you when I see you.